Hi everyone, and welcome to my video for assembly row shop number 6 of 6. This is my Surf Shop MOC, and as you probably guessed by the fact that this is number 6 of 6, this is the final shop to be added to my commercial district. I started designing this project with the ice cream shop you see on the left back in September of 2017. So here we are, August of 2016, and the project is basically at completion. All that's left for me to do is add the base plate with the ice cream shop and the surf shop back to the city, and we'll take a look once I do that at how all of the shops look lined up together. I can tell you I'm super happy with how this project turned out. I had wanted to do for a long time, obviously with the name Assembly Row. You can tell I borrowed the design concepts from Assembly Square, so it dates back to when that was released as a modular in January of 2017, so basically 18 months at this point, more than 18 months. I've been working at this project from a concept idea to the design phase to the building phase, month by month, and like I said, I'm really happy with how that turned out. So Surf Shop specifically, try saying that 5 times fast, is building I knew I wanted to do for my city because it is a coastal city. I've got a number of city sets that involve the boats and the old fishing store and really just a coastal city that I felt needed something like this. I've got a number of paddleboard figs and surfing figs in the beach area of my city, so I thought, where would they go to either buy a new board or a new wetsuit or even some board wax, which we'll see in just a moment. So this is, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. The building is based off of the flower shop of Assembly Square. You can see I've got the awnings hanging over. In Assembly Square, they were, I think, red or purple and magenta. I went with blue here, different colors of blue. I thought gave it like a cool ocean theme, you know, water. Same thing with the transparent bricks over the door. They were trans green in the floral shop. I thought trans blue here would look nice. You can kind of see on the interior, and I'll get to that in just a moment, I've got a couple mannequins lined up at the front windows so that shoppers can see the latest wetsuits that are available. Thought that was a pretty cool feature. But essentially, this is the build of the flower shop, including Thor's hammer and the graded fence at the top, just like at the top of the flower shop piece of Assembly Square. The major difference is obviously the color scheme, and then also, instead of a flower petal indicating that it's a flower shop, I've got a surfboard indicating that this is a surf shop. Why can't I say that word today? I don't know. It's a tongue twister for sure. But anyway, so I've got this next to the ice cream shop. I thought both of those are pretty cool summer additions as we're winding down. You know, it's mid-August now. We're starting to wind down summer. I've heard a number of parents talk about back to school, so I thought, man, I better get this surf shop built and shoot the video and get it going. You know, even though I guess surfing's not really just a summer sport, it can be a year-round sport in some places, but here in the Northeast, it really is just a summer thing. I don't see too many people surfing in the winter when the water's frigid. So anyway, that's the exterior. Take a look at the interior in just a moment. Alright, so here's most of the interior. I'll spin it around in just a moment and give you a look at everything. But essentially, I decided to go with large boards on that side of the shop, smaller boards on the other side, and in the middle I've got a clothing rack. Again, it shows all the different wetsuits. For the owner, I thought I'd do a husband and wife team. I've got the surfer guy collectible minifig and surfer girl collectible minifig. Again, in my head I kind of imagined them as husband and wife. Essentially on the interior I went with tiles. There's 1x6, 1x4, 1x2, maybe even a 1x3 or 2, I forget. But essentially I wanted it to look like sand. So I went with the tan colored tiles, and I think that came out pretty neat to represent sand. Probably should have put one of those bamboo plants or two in here to give it a little more flavor, but you get the idea. I mentioned it was designed based on the flower shop portion of Assembly Square, so that cash register stand checkout place is designed after that as well. Instead of a flower pot, I went with these. They're 1x1 round plates and 1x1 round tiles. So you can get a better shot of that, which is meant to represent board wax. If you wanted to buy board wax, I thought that was a cool way to represent that. I've got behind him, and you can't really see it, he's got the boombox piece. You know, I think most surf shops you go into, they've got some kind of cool music playing in the background, so I went with that to represent that. And then, like I said, on this other side of the wall here, I've got some smaller boards for the beginners, so to speak. Got to give a shout out to my local Lego store manager, Jeremiah, here. I told him what I was working on, and he's like, hey, hold on a second. And he went in the back room, and he found they had a couple of these pieces laying around, I think from, you know, old Build-A-Fig sets, pieces that have been phased out. They just had them laying around the store, so that was pretty cool. They're really, really nice at my local Lego store, and just one more proof that Lego employees really do care about their clients, customers, and you know, kept me from having to buy a couple extra pieces on Bricklink, so it was pretty cool. Thanks, Jeremiah. So again, guys, that's pretty much it for the project. Really kind of sad to say that. I had a lot of fun with this project. I had a lot of challenges in the design phase, and then even a couple in the building phase once I got to building some of these, like for example this shield piece on the ice cream shop. I talked about that in the video for the toy candy shop, how I had some challenges around that, how digital designer wouldn't let me really click it into place the right way, and I should have known that there was a reason for that, but ultimately figured it out. Really happy with how this turned out. I put something out there in the last video when I did the ice cream shop overview that I might be considering doing a second phase of this. I'm still considering that. I don't want it to become stale. I don't want to do 6 more right in a row again. Also, I'll be honest with you, funds have started to get low for this year, so if I do end up doing something like that, and I'm not ruling it out, and I'm also not saying I'm definitely going to do it, but if I do end up doing something like that, a phase 2 of this project, it's probably going to be a little bit further down the line. I don't know that I'll jump right back into it. I know I have a couple of buildings designed, maybe even 3 buildings designed in Digital Designer, and I've got a couple other concepts, one of which is going to require Lego to start printing a certain piece in a different color. So we'll have to see what happens with all that. Maybe I'll find some more workarounds, I don't know. But for now, that is it. That is Assembly Row. Dare I say phase 1? I don't know. As always, thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.